Hi, Songy here, your personal branding coach and the photographer, helping you become the face of your brand so that you can grow your business. Today, I would like to continue on our conversation about value creation. I know what you're going to say, not another value creation video. Now, the reason why I want to do another video on the topic of value is because I'm about to share my process of positioning. Positioning is a really key component in personal branding and branding in general. But before I go on to explain that to you, I wanted to touch on your customers' wants and desires, hopes and desires really. Because before we talk about what we do and how well we do it, which tend to be the main focus of a lot of people, a lot of business owners, they want to just talk about their work. But I have been harping on about how the shift has to happen between what you do to your client hopes and desires. That's really their challenges, and the focus has to be not you, but on them, the people you seek to serve. So today I thought I would give you a really, really simple example to make that shift a lot more easier than before. So I heard an example actually online the other day. Let's just say there's a makeup artist providing makeup lessons for a service. Now, if somebody comes to take out a makeup lesson, one would assume superficially she just wants makeup lessons. But we know fully well that underneath that desire, there is something else. What is that something else? It's wanting to look good. That is fundamentally why she would take out a lesson on makeup, right? Then underneath wanting to be looking good, what is under that? We can say safely, we can assume quite safely that she wants to look good, and beyond that, that's wanting to be liked and loved for the way she looks. Do you get it? There is always something under a superficial reason, and then there is a more emotional reason, and sometimes there's a philosophical reason why we buy things one over the other. So in the makeup lesson example, you can clearly see that wanting to purchase a makeup lessons versus what's really driving the purchasing, there's hopes and desire you can clearly visualize. So I would like you to look at your work, your business, and see what's really underneath the superficial purchasing decision that your clients are likely to make. So for my own business, if I were to use mine as an example, yes, on the surface, people merely want photos. But underneath that desire, there's something else, right? And while you're watching this, you're going to wonder, why are you watching this video? Clearly, you're not watching it because you like the look of me. There is something driving, something underneath the reason for merely spending 4 minutes watching this video. So that's what I'm inviting you to look at. What's underneath the superficial need to work with you or buy your service or pay for your product, whatever, yeah? So once you're clear on that, then based on your people you seek to serve, based on their hopes and desires, you can link what you do and how well you do it. You need all those in the mix to actually look at positioning more effectively. Think about those, and I'll see you next time for actual positioning exercise. But before then, there might be a little more preamble, because positioning is quite a tricky one, and it can be a lot of fun, but it can be quite frustrating for some people. I know this from my experience, my own experience, and watching how people go through that exercise of positioning, having been part of the marketing seminar for third round. So I know what it's like. So I'm really inviting you to think very carefully about what's driving people's purchasing decisions underneath the superficial need to buy something and pay for something specifically for your work. Thanking you, and I'll see you next time.